me is more of an opportunity to connect with you guys and find out what you need from me. Hey, Jody.
Hey.
Here. Yeah. It's okay. I was in the wrong meeting a couple minutes ago, so.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah. So basically, really, I just want to make sure that I'm here so that I can answer your guys' questions, really. You know what I mean? Like, find out, instead of me coming to you and saying, here is this information, do this, do that, do the other things. I really just kind of wanted to have us keep following the 90 Days to Diamond training as you can. But the key thing is to do as many things on the checklist as you can each day to keep you moving forward. So that we're not overwhelming ourselves with, having to make sure we're checking into a ton of different trainings and everything. And then we can pull together with this meeting to kind of just, pull everything together. What problems are you having? What questions do you have? Do you need help in a certain area that I can specifically, bring information in instead of me just choosing, oh, I want to talk about this today. You know what I mean? So, because I could talk forever, and we don't want that. So, which didn't used to be me. So, for anybody that doesn't think that you can get to that comfortable place of, you can. So anyway, any questions, or is there things that anybody specifically has run into, things that you want to discuss, questions you have about what you should be doing, shouldn't be doing, whatever? Nothing? So Jody, you guys got your group open and you are just need to populate it with some stuff? I saw Joan put out an event for a challenge.
Yeah, we talked about doing the event, and so she said she would set that all up, and I thought that was good practice for her. So
Okay.
it was awesome.
Cool.
And then she put it in my community also. But yeah, we're gonna try to run that together.
Okay.
The free challenge, and then do a paid challenge.
Okay.
Later on.
Cool.
So.
Cool. Julie, how about you? How are you doing? What are you?
Mary and I have discussed her challenge.
Okay.
And we were going to run 2 side by side, but I'm thinking I'm going to jump into hers and help her with that, because trying to set my own up is just too much right now.
Okay.
She seems to have a good handle on what she's doing. She just needs a little guidance here and there.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and work with Mary and her group, and I'll do my own group next time.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean, anytime you can pair up with somebody, and especially if it's, one of your coaches, I mean, that's what Jody and Joan are doing. Basically, Jody's run a few challenges, and so now she's going to have, Joan come in and help her to help get her outside of her comfort zone. It looks like we lost Marcia, which is really good, because it can take the load off of one person specifically. I mean, you really have to, the biggest drawback is that sometimes when you have more than one person running a challenge, and you just have to consciously tell yourself, I'm not going to slide, because there have been times where I've been in a group and I've slid because I'm like, oh, well, there's other people in there that are, that are posting, so I can not do it today, or I can not check in today. And I have to tell myself, no, you still have to be doing it. So that's probably my biggest thing that I've found. But I think that's a great way. What's that?
That would be an issue. I'm thinking setting up a schedule where she posts these times and I'll post at these times. Mm-hmm. And then I'm committed and I have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's perfect. And then just make sure that on the days, even the days that you aren't posting, that you are commenting on at least commenting in on your people's comments. But it is helpful, to make those other people feel good too. You know what I mean? So if you can comment on her people, then it does definitely bring it, all together, where the people feel more excited about what it is they're doing. So. And tell me what you guys think about the tagging of our team members. How are you feeling about that? Is it overwhelming? Do you like it? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only been tagged in one, so and that was
Well,
good.
I got you on my bus late.
I came late to the show.
Okay. But my thought process, and I really think it actually is working, is that, and I don't know where it came from. I just went, let's just start tagging each other. You know what I mean? Like, and create that feeling that, hey, look what we got. You know what I mean? Like, that other people can see all these posts now are going to show up in your timeline, and all these other people are going to go, oh, look, hey, they're all doing it. Well, what am I missing out on? So I think maybe that might, I kind of like it. I mean, do you guys have any concerns about that? I mean, do you feel overwhelmed with the tagging? Do you mind seeing me dancing on your timeline?
I love to watch you dance.
Yeah, well, I came home last night. I go, oh, there she is on my wall, doing some moves. You weren't dancing though. You weren't dancing just yet. So now you have to do a dancing one again.
Yeah, I will. And I definitely will do it today. So, but, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I think that it makes it so that it's, even though I truly believe the biggest thing is that it's you know what I mean? That you are the person that they're connecting with. But if they can see, oh, well, she's got those other people that are doing it too, that it just makes people feel like more comfortable and open. So, you know, I don't know. But the workout I did last night, I did do size last night, but I did the ab workout. So that's the video that's on your timeline is the ab workout. But I wasn't feeling photogenically dancy photogenic. I don't know. Anyway. So where do you guys feel like, so like, and I know you guys both have a lot of stuff going on. Do you feel like, do you feel like you are able to get any of the stuff on the checklist done each day? Do you feel like you're still struggling with that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to do 2 or 3 things, but anything more still feels like a lot.
Okay.
I can add friends, and I can follow up with people, and I can post about my workouts, and I can post videos of my workouts and my shake and the whole deal. But anything beyond that, going into trainings or anything, still feels overwhelming.
Okay.
Because so much other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where, like, I encourage you to, when you do, so like, even, you know, if you can download the podcast, if you don't have a podcast app, you can download a podcast app and you can get Bob's trainings. They download straight to so you could actually download those to your phone. And like, if you're going on a walk or you're going out shopping or something, you can pull that in there. You know, he does have you take some notes, but technically, you know, the key points are what you're doing: post, invite, follow up, add new people. So if you're doing those things, the rest of the stuff will just come. You know, again, all of my, everything that I've done has been through Facebook ads and doing free challenges. I mean, that's all I've done. And I haven't really been very good at the other stuff that, like, Bob suggests you do, as far as like trying to add new people just by socializing on Facebook. So if you're doing those things, then you're golden. And I think as far as the training goes, that's why I wanted to use those calls, because it's basically one call a week. I haven't listened to this week's yet, so I totally get that it's hard to get them in. But that's where I'm like, okay, if we can just do that, you know what I mean, as the training, that is the thing, you know, one time a week where we're tapping in. So if you look at it from it, I just want to make sure that everybody is looking at it from that perspective, that they're going, okay, this one training, and again, not to discount any of the other trainings that Shannon's doing or anybody else. I just really, I know we're overwhelmed, and I know that that's been the biggest thing for me, is that you're in so many trainings and there's so many things to do that you just can't get them all in. And so if you can just, that one, I think the stuff that, you know, Bob can sometimes talk, you know what I mean? He talks about a lot of different things, which I'm guilty of myself, just because you get that excitement factor going. But the things that Bob does have in value is that there's little things that he'll say about this one thing or that thing that clicks, and you're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like that makes a lot of sense, and it helps you to take that next step. So again, that was kind of my thought process in this whole thing. So and just try to and try to do as much as you can. I mean, even if you can only listen to 10 minutes of it each day, they're like 45 to 55 minutes is what he's been keeping them at. So you could, listen to even just a few minutes a day, and then that way you're getting it in. So, and I also can see that as personal development. Like, although I don't like to miss my normal personal development, if I had to if I were struggling with getting it in, I would say, okay, well, maybe replace a little bit of your other personal development with that so that you can get it. Because I truly feel like if we go through those calls and listen to those calls once, we don't necessarily need a lot of other training. From there, we can just, we can all share, hey, here's this cool thing that I found. Here's this cool thing that I found. And we can use that to grow. So that's how I would handle it. And it would be my suggestion, because I feel like it's less that way. What was that?
I like listening to podcasts. I just didn't realize that I could download those into. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's listed. It's either listed under Bearcat or Team Bearcat. If you can't find it, let me know.
All right, I will.
Yeah, it's because I've been trying to do that Team Bearcat training under podcast.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to do like one of the Beachbody things on my way to work or on the way home, and then vice versa, do personal development the other direction, just so I can get it all in, because I haven't even had time to like read at night or anything. So I'm like, okay, podcast it is.
Yeah. And that's what, I seriously, like, I love books. I can't tell you guys how much I love books. Even when I was in school, like when I would get my textbooks, I loved a book, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, and so I love books, but I've realized that the only way, for the most part, that I'm going to get my personal development is to have someone read it to me. So my little Audible thing. And the other cool thing, and I really should pay more attention, but Audible a lot of times will do sales where for like $4.95, they'll have like 200 different books on sale for like $5. And so I went through there the other day and I picked out like four different books that were like anywhere from $15 to $32 that I got for $5 a piece. And so, I love Audible. I do. So anyway, so anything else? No. It's cool. There's this weird awkward thing that happens on these kind of calls. You ask a question and nobody's like, yeah, no, nothing. It's like, is anybody going to
I got one.
Okay.
I am finishing week 10 of Size next week, and I don't know what to do next.
Okay.
Workout.
All right. One thing I do know is Shanti is recording his next group of Size, so he's in the process of releasing new videos. Do you want to keep going with Size, or you want to do something else?
I think I want to do something else.
Okay. And what all have you done?
I've done P90. I've done PiYo. Did not like PiYo.
Okay.
I've done Rock and Body. I've done. I think I want to get into something a little more challenging.
Okay. Like
P90X, or I'm not quite ready for Insanity, but I want to go in that direction.
Okay.
But I don't want to go into the deep end.
Okay. Well, based off of that, personally, I would say maybe focus T25. That is, okay. Yeah, that is an amazing workout. And if you like Shanti, he's awesome in that one too. It's only 25 minutes. And for me personally, and Jody, do you have experience with P90X3?
Yeah, I never did the whole thing.
Yeah. I feel like T25 would be a better choice than P90X3 from what I've experienced. Do you think also?
I liked it better, but then
Yeah.
I tend to like the trainers.
Yeah.
And so I just enjoy listening to them and working out with them.
Right.
Some more than others.
Right. Yeah. And I love Tony. And I've met him in person, and he's even way more personable than all the others. So like I have a huge respect for Tony. But you could totally do P90X3, but I think it is more strenuous than T25. And the modification that you get, to me, like there were times I was like, that's the modification. I'm like, crap, I can't even do that. So I don't know. I love T25. Like, and again, okay. I am partial to Shaun T, so I will give you that disclaimer, but T25 is, it's short, it's good. You get a constant modifier. And I definitely think it would take you, like, if you're envisioning insanity, that will take you to insanity, but you can put it wherever you want. As far as wherever you're at, you can totally do that. So.
And it's on demand, right?
There's only one on demand. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as on demand,
The P90X3 is on demand.
Yeah, P90X3 is. Yeah. So if you don't want to have to buy one, then yeah, the P90X3 might be. And just remember, just like we tell our people, do what you can do, and you'll get better. You know what I mean? Like, because again, I started with insanity. Jody pretty much started with insanity. You know what I mean? So we just did what we could, even though we probably weren't ready for it.
I did like 10 minutes and then felt like I was going to die, but yeah, in the beginning, it's insanity. So.
Right. So just modify, do what you can do. And the way that I treat those programs is like, I don't pause them. I will take my break, let it keep running, and then just jump back in when I can. So,
okay.
Yeah. That would be all right. The other thing, they are putting on, different master trainers are putting on workouts every week, I think it is, under the master trainer section. So there is some stuff out there. I haven't checked too much into it. I've looked at a couple of them, but basically any of the live instructors are coming in to Beachbody headquarters, and they're recording 30-minute workouts and sharing them. And it's exclusive to Beachbody on demand. Okay. That's another thing you can use when you're touting Beachbody on demand, is that there is a lot of exclusive content there. Even the size, the thing that I noticed is that they have different features online than they do on the DVDs. Like you can get, like they'll combo up like the two workouts that you can size up, so you can do both of them at the same time. So stuff. So, all right. Well, I don't really have anything else. I just really wanted to touch base with you guys. And these last few days have been a little icky for me, and I've been trying to keep myself pushing forward. So I haven't been quite myself, but I'm like, we're not sliding back off there. We're going to keep going. We got this, and we're going to make it work, and just try to get in what you can. The little bit that you're doing every day is going to get you where you want to go. Again, that's I know, having experienced it, that those little things are going to get you there. And if you just keep pushing, it will go. Do you either of you listen to the Wake Up Call?
I listen to it now and then on podcast.
Okay. And what about you, Julie?
I get it on podcast, and I think I'm maybe 3 weeks behind at this point.
Okay. Yeah. Because I don't ever listen to it.
No.
I'm being honest. Yeah. I never listen to it. Like every now and then I will, like if Shaun T is going to be on or something, or if there's a topic, I'm like, oh yeah, I should check back into that. But I'm just being honest with you guys to like let you know that I think that, and that's kind of why I thought, well, if we just follow this one training, then we could, and then you can kind of get to and my thought process is we get through this training, you keep using those tools, and then you can use the wake up, you know what I mean? Like, and if you can get the wake up call in, awesome, then do it. And there's lots of great information there for sure. But I would say where I'm working from right now is my main priority is to get through the 90 days to diamond training. And then after that, then I'll start pulling in other things like the Monday call or, you know, things like that, so that we're, you know, so that each person can just take it on their trajectory, you know what I mean, at their pace, get through that training, and then start pulling in the other stuff. So, because we can't do it all. We're not superheroes. Just wait a minute. Maybe I am.
Yes, you are.
Wait, I saw some of those moves and I was like, dang, she might be a superhero. I don't know.
And it is funny, Julie, you posted the other day, you were saying how you feel like you're like, yeah, I got it. And then you watch your video and you're like, oh man. You know, I do the same thing. I'm like, that does not look like how it felt.
I was supposed to do a video. I haven't.
Well, we need to do that. When are we
I
going to
have
do it?
video fear. Kim and I, we told each other we were gonna do a video this week, and we were like, we're gonna post a video this, and she did, but
I'm telling you. Well, wasn't that what we were supposed to do when we went hiking?
I know. See, I really need someone to like push me to like just put the camera on me and go, "You're doing the video, Jody."
Yeah. So let's do that.
Yeah, I need to because I'm serious. I have major video phobia.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
No, I do. I've had it for how long now? I don't know why that.
I did too, but once I put it out there, I kind of got addicted to it.
Really?
And now I have to work really hard not to post every single one.
Oh wow. Well, I hope I get there.
You will. It's just like anything that you do. Once you do it a few times, you know, it's like, yeah, whatever, you know, and I don't know. I've gotten, and the more I think about that, what I learned from funerals thing, that little excerpt, I think about that constantly. It's like, and
I need to watch that again.
Yeah, John was saying something the other day, and I said, well, you're worried about that, and they're probably not even gonna cry at your funeral. So I'm constantly using it, but because it's so true. Who gives a crap what anybody thinks? You know, I mean, it's that you are going to touch more people and help them than you are the people that are going to be crappy. And chances are really good people aren't going to be crappy anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we have this fear that people are going to think something negative about us or judge us or whatever. And most of the time they're not. And if they do, who cares? I love you.
What are you guys using to do the videos?
I mostly use my phone.
Your phone?
My phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what? An app or what? Or just video on the phone? Set your
In my phone. Just a video camera in my phone.
and you just turn it on and set it somewhere and just do it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I set it like in front of I lean it against the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you'd like a real live video camera, I'll loan you mine. It's got a tripod and everything.
Oh,
You
gosh.
can actually had a tripod for my phone. I picked it up for like $20 at CVS, and it has a little clicker on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to know what I found? So I was in Ohio, and I was trying to figure out how to prop up my phone in the training room, and there was a, those round at Staples, the packing tape things, just the little round one that doesn't have a handle.
Yeah.
Your phone will fit perfectly in one of those. So I've started using one of those when I prop up my phone.
Okay.
I love
Improvise.
Improvise, exactly. So, all right, ladies. Well, I will let you go. So what'd you say?
We're gonna do video one of these days.
Yeah, we should do it. When are we going to do it? We just need to plan it.
I know.
You don't seem sure.
We'll do it. We will do it.
Well, you could.
If I see you Monday, we'll do it.
All right. We're going to do it. All right. Well, you guys know where to get me. Do you guys want me? So how do you feel about this? Do you like just this conversation and just talking? I mean, I know we haven't really dug too deep into anything, but do you like that? Or would you prefer that I actually bring topics of interest, or do you like this?
I like this.
Jody?
Yeah, I like this too. Of course, if we came in, we were like, no one has a question, it might be good to have a topic just in case. But,
Yeah. Okay.
or well, how about we talk about this? And then, but.
Sure. Yeah. And I'm sure we can always talk about something. I mean, I feel like this is twofold. It's, let me answer your questions, but it's also just that energy. It's just like, Julie, we went out to breakfast after our hike last week, and we sat there and talked for a couple hours just about whatever and this, that, and the other thing. And just that energy, I think that we can all feed off of each other.
This makes me not feel so far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need to move to Arizona.
Unfortunately, I'm the only person involved in that decision.
I know.
All right, ladies, have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here because I know that we lack time. So I appreciate it. So I will talk to you guys later. Just give me a holler if you need anything at all. Keep tagging.
Okay.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye.